Yes, guys. Good evening. Can you hear me online? Yes, Poco M20, M2. Yeah, guys, please keep your original name, guys. So I think it's not good to call you peoples like Poco, Oppo, like this, right? So better to keep your names, okay? Hi. So hi, one and all. Okay. Right. Okay. So, okay, guys, can you hear me online? Am I audible? Yeah, good evening, guys. How are you? I hope you're doing good, right? You're good. Yeah, very good evening. Ravindra Reddy. Venugopal, good evening. Smita, good evening. Susmita, sorry. Good evening, Venugopal. Yes, Oppo. So that is what I'm saying, like Oppo. Right. Okay, right. So, first question. I think you are very new to this class. So why so late, right? So because of technical issue, right? Because of technical issue, it's become little bit late. Don't worry. So this is our first class, right? Hopefully from tomorrow onwards, you doesn't have any issue, right? So if you're having any issues, please try to communicate to the management, right? Subham. Yeah, good evening, guys. Good evening, Smith. Sumit, sorry. So Sumit, good evening. Yeah, I hope you're good, guys, right? So first of all, my question is, how many peoples you belongs to non-IT? Please raise your hands online. How many of you peoples you belongs to non-IT? How many of people you're freshers? Okay, offline में तो पता है, so I'm talking about online, right? And only one guy will have Vishal Gupta. Only one guy. So you belongs to non-IT. Rohit. Good. Okay. Right. So yourself non-IT. Good. Okay. So first, next question. So exactly why you try to learning Linux classes? Why you are learning Linux classes, guys? So many people they attend today. So few people there belongs to non-IT, few people there belongs to IT, few people they're freshers. Some people they have the experience, right? Why you are looking for Linux? What is the reason behind? Simple, guys. You're doing some courses in the sense you should know why you are doing that particular course, right? So blindly Naresh IT people they're providing the Linux course for free of cost in the sense free भी मिल रहा है attend कर लेंगे बोल के ऐसा मत सोचो, right? If you're doing okay, if you're doing one course, you're doing DevOps, you're doing AWS, right? So if you're doing AWS, DevOps, Java, .NET, so we should know first of all why we need to do this course. Yes, no. So you done AWS, Linux OS is used. So okay, widely good. So Linux OS is used widely good, and impression can we get the Linux with DevOps with AWS job? Okay, yes, Oppo, you will get maybe okay, right? So first of all, complete the course and then think about the job. Okay. So first of all, you should learn the subject properly. Then so you will get the job. So not only Linux, not only AWS, not only DevOps. If you learn any course, you will get the job. Got it? If you get any, if you did any course, maybe any course, so you are in this course, you are in interested in that particular criteria. You are doing so and so course. So if you struggle on that particular criteria, definitely you will get the job finally. Got it? But your people's, so you are looking for IT, right? So because of that reason, you are doing those all the courses. Okay. So everything we'll discuss what is a basic and what is advanced and everything. So this course name is Basic Linux. Okay. So this is a free for, so Naresh IT Management, they're providing this course as a complimentary for who's doing AWS and DevOps and data science with Naresh IT for them. And reminding people, I think you need to pay minimalistic amount and then you can try to communicate to the management. Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah, welcome Venugopal. Right. So let's see, guys, here. First of all, few non-IT peoples will have in our classroom, right? So why they are looking for IT? Yes, guys. Why they are looking for IT? Yes, ma'am. எதுக்காக நீங்க ஐடி இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட், எதுக்கு நீங்க நான் ஐடில இருந்து ஐடிக்கு சேஞ்ச் ஆகணும்? So very good, Oppo. I may know Oppo's name. Oppo A5. Yes. So salary and good position always, right? So finally we need to get the good salary. So then only we can able to settle down. Then only we can able to, yes. So settle down means finally we should, right. So I hope you know very well. Okay. Right. So how you're going to settle, guys? So nowadays, actually, if you having the IT job, then only you are going to get married. Otherwise, it's a bit difficult to you peoples, right? Okay. So clear, guys. Okay. So you're looking for IT because of good salary, right? Okay. So how those IT organization people, they're providing the good salaries for you? Knowledge. I have the good knowledge in some different kind of subject, then you will get the good salary. Yes, guys. Experience. So what about freshers? So you have the experience, okay, you will get the good pay. What about freshers? Why freshers they're looking for IT? Package only. So that is what I'm saying. How you're getting the good package from the IT organization? Okay, guys, you did AWS and DevOps and Linux in Naresh IT. You have the good knowledge. You got a job. Okay. You're working as a IT engineer, right, guys? So you're getting the good package, maybe. So 5 lakhs, 6 lakh package you are getting per annum, right? So how those IT people, they're providing that much of salaries to you peoples? First of all, we should know that, na? Right? Yes, no. So what kind of business they're doing, how they try to providing the good salaries to their employees? Because we have the n number of the non-IT peoples in our classroom, right? It may be in online, it may be in offline, right, guys? So those people, they doesn't know, right, how those people like IT people, they're providing the good salaries for their employees. I hope you got it. So can we discuss that first of all? So kal se to Linux hi hoega, right? So today I'll give you some information about IT industry, how those people that are providing the huge salaries, why non-IT peoples also they're interested to do the job in IT sector. Okay, so let's see here. So now assume this, we are starting one startup, guys, one small startup, right? So assume this is a one small startup, XYZ organization. Okay, XYZ organization, this is IT organization. So we started one small startup. So we have the good infrastructure. So we have the strong servers and everything. Okay, so full-fledgedly we'll have the one office setup. Okay, every day. So I assume this is my startup. Okay. So every day I'm going to my office. Simply I'm sitting into chair and then I'm coming back to my home. So what will happen? Can we able to generate the revenue, guys? It's possible. Yes, no. So without doing the any work, can we able to get the revenue? So we should do mehnat karna chahiye, right? Yes, no. So we should do hard work or smart work, whatever it may be. You should do the work, right? So now, simply if you're sitting into your organization, so if you're coming back to your home, you are unable to generate the revenue. If you are unable to generate the revenue, how you can able to organize your organization? It's possible. This XYZ organization I have started. Okay. So I have the some investment I invest and then I have started one organization. This is an IT organization. Okay. So without doing the any work, if you're simply sitting into your office, can we able to get the salary? Can we able to generate the revenue? No. So now what kind of work we need to do? IT organization में जाके आप लोग फर्नीचर सेल करोगे? Yes, guys. Are you going to sell the furnitures in IT organization? No. So we should go to the furniture shop. Those people, they will sell the furnitures. So IT organizations, how they're doing the business, what type of thing they are trying to providing for us? Right? So I hope you got it, guys. Right? So we should do some business, right? Then only we can able to organize our organization. Okay. So what kind of business we are doing here? How does IT organization people, they're earning the huge revenue? How they try to providing the huge salaries to their employees? So first of all, we should understand the concept, right? Yes, no. Then you can do any IT course. So we should know about what kind of business IT people they're doing, how they're earning the huge revenue, right? So what kind of business IT people they're doing, guys? What they will do to generate the revenue? So very good. So IT people, they're going to develop the applications. So nowadays you can say in mobile terminology apps, coming to computer terminology, application. So what kind of application? Yeah, project means, so it may be like your internal project. It may be like you are going to get someone. Okay. So from client. Okay. So IT peoples, how they try to generating the revenue? They try to generating the revenue for developing the applications. Right, guys? So what kind of applications we are going to develop? We are IT peoples, right? So what kind of applications we are trying to developing? We have two types of applications, guys. One is standalone applications and web-based applications, right? So coming to standalone application, you can say offline application also. Offline application also you can say, right? So for example, if you visited any supermarket, right? So maybe we'll have the Reliance supermarket here, right? So if you visit the supermarket, you purchase something, some few groceries you purchased from supermarket. So without paying the bill, they are going to allow you? No, right? So what we should do? So we need to visit to that particular counter, and then we need to take the bill. We should pay the bill, right? How they are going to prepare the bill, guys? How they are going to prepare the bill? Supermarket खेलते bill एला इस्तर वर्ल्ड में को कैसे दोगे वो लोग आपको bill? So they are going to scan and they will open on application, right? So they will open on application. According to that application, they are going to calculate and they will provide the bill. Guys, can you able to access this application apart from the supermarket? It's possible. The Reliance supermarket people application, are you going to access from your home? It's possible. So it's not possible. like this applications are standalone applications, or you can say offline applications, right guys, within a mission. So within an organization only we are trying to accessing those kind of applications. Those are standalone applications. Coming to web-based applications, so you know very well Gmail, Twitter, Facebook. I hope you know very well about those all stuff, right? So you can able to access the Gmail from anywhere. So if you having the internet connectivity, that is enough, right? If you having the internet connectivity, that is enough to access the Gmail, Twitter, like Facebook, right guys? Anywhere, if you want to can access the Gmail from your home. So if you want to can access the Gmail from your office, right? So that type of applications are web-based applications. It may be any application, guys. It may be standalone applications. It may be web-based application. Who's going to develop this application? IT organization peoples, they are going to develop. So XYZ is a one organization. So he's try to thinking to develop the one application. So they are going to release this application into the market. Customers or clients, they are downloading those application. Because of that application, we are going to get the revenue. So for example, so nowadays we are protecting from the virus. How we are going to protect from the virus? With the help of antivirus application. So nowadays we'll have the number of the antivirus applications in our market, like McAfee, Norton, like this will have the different types of applications. They are going to provide the application free of cost, guys? No. So we need to purchase the user licenses. Per user, they will charge 1,500 to 2,000 like this. Yes, no. So for one user license, they are going to charge 1,500 to 2,000 like this. So I thought like nowadays we'll have the more demand for antivirus application. This XYZ organization target is, so they are trying to developing the antivirus application. Assume this. So antivirus application. Clear, guys? So to develop this antivirus application, who need? Always developers we need. That's it now, guys. So I'm not going to develop the application. So, okay. So who's going to develop the application? For them, I need to recruit. That's it now, guys. So coming to IT jobs, how many types of IT jobs will have? Yes, guys. How many types of IT jobs will have? We'll have different kind of IT jobs, right? Developers, admin, then database administrator, and then build a team. So different types of IT jobs will have, testers and those all stuff. Okay. So coming to IT jobs, but it got divided into, assume those two categories, guys. Okay. Supporters and those all stuff. Different kind of IT jobs will have, right? Okay. So now assume this, it got divided into two categories. One is dev team, right? So dev team. Got it? So dev team. So developer teams. Dev means developers. Dev team we need. So for example, my intention is I need to develop the antivirus application. Okay. Using few languages, right? So we need to recruit few developers who know the language. What kind of languages will have, guys? So Java, Python. So inka college lo nunchi bayatiki raala aithe, right? So let's see here. So we have different types of languages. How many types of languages will have? Programming language and machine language. Coming to computer, we'll have two types of languages, and programming language and machine language. Leave about the machine language. So coming to programming language, right? Example, C, C++, Java, Python, Perl, Ruby, we have the number of the languages. Okay, right guys. Huh? HTML, so different types of languages will have, right? Okay, good. So I hope you know very well about the languages, right? Okay, so now our intention is we need to develop the antivirus application using C language. So C is a very powerful language, right? So we thought, so we are trying to developing the application with the help of C language, right guys? So now who need now to write the C code? Who require? Programmer. Mirena programmer, right? So we need programmers. So who know the C language? So for them we need to recruit. Okay, so this is very, very small startup. So I need 20 numbers is enough to write the code to develop the antivirus. Okay, so to develop the antivirus, so we recruit 20 people as a programmers, the 2C programmer. C programmers, they will write the code. Okay, so they will develop the application. Maybe within a 6 months or 1 year it will take to develop this application. So after developing this application, are you going to release this application into the market directly? So what will happen if you directly release this application into the market? Huh? For example, I hope you know very well about like beverages, cool beverages, cool drinks, Nana, right? So what happened? Huh? Okay, it may be like coffees or whatever it may be. Okay, coffee. Okay, so you visited to the coffee shop, so they made one coffee for you, some different coffee. Okay, so it may be cool coffee, it may be some different flavor coffee they made for you. So if it is not good, are you going to have again? What will happen? They are going to lose their business, right? Like this kind of like products they are providing, if you are try to so providing for customer, if they doesn't like that, always they are going to lose the business. Like the same way here also, we develop an application, without testing this application we release into the market. Okay, we did software testing also. Okay, we did software testing also, the code testing also we did. Okay, we release this application into the market. Okay, so we release one application into the market, right? So this application, our clients, they are downloading and they're trying to installing this application into their laptop. This application, if it is working properly, it's okay, it's not a problem. Okay, then you will get the good revenue. If it is not working properly, instead of protecting from the virus, if it is allowing the virus, then what will happen? I hope you got it, guys. Instead of protecting from virus, if it is allowing the virus, then what will happen? So you doesn't like that coffee, are you going to have again? I doesn't like mojito, I'm not going to have the mojito again, right? The particular product. Okay guys, you visited some restaurant, you had the biryani, it's not good, and then what will happen? Are you going to visit again? నేనైతే వెళ్ళను, రైట్? ఒక్కసారి ఛాన్స్ ఎవరికైనా సరే. Okay, so I'm not going to visit again, right? So clear guys, so we should have the good tasty food, right? Then only we are spending the money, right? Yes, no? So like the same way here also, right? So if you release the application into the market, if it is not working properly, instead of protecting from the virus, if it is allowing the virus, what will happen? So we are going to lose our business, right? We'll get the bad reviews. Sometimes you need to close our organization, that's it, na? So because if you are unable to get the revenue, how you can able to organize your organization? You are unable to generate the revenue with the help of this application. So because of that reason, while you are trying to releasing the application into the market, what we should do? We need to test that application properly first of all. Whether this application working properly or not, we need to check. Okay, developer, they write the code. So testing team, they test the code. Everything is good, right? So this application where we need to install, first of all, this application we should install into our test environment, right? अपने जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में इंस्टॉलेशन करना चाहिए ना, खुद अपना एप्लीकेशन हम ही यूज नहीं किए तो उसको कौन बिलीव करेगा यार, राइट? सो हु इज गोइंग टू इंस्टॉल दिस एप्लीकेशन? Developer. So developers, they are going to install the application. So we have the one more team called ops team, guys. Ops team. OPS, operation team. Clear? So ops team means operation team. Coming to operation team, we'll have the different people, but main job role who is going to perform in the sense, system administrator. I hope you got it, guys. System administrator, he is going to perform the main job role, right? So system administrator, what he will do in the sense, he will take the application from the developers and then they try to deploying the application into the test environment. We'll have the different types of servers, guys. Okay, so we'll have test servers, we'll have production servers and live servers like this we'll have. So assume this is a test server. Okay, so it's a test server. My voice, it's breaking. Hello, can you hear me, guys? Online, can you hear me? Am I audible online? Good. I think who's that, girl or boy? So please check your internet connectivity. So maybe if you're having poor internet connection, you will get like this. Shamim Sheikh, right? Right. So let's see, guys. So assume this is a test servers. So administrator, what he's going to do in the sense, he's going to install the application into the test server. All right, guys. So if it is working properly into the test server, test environment, right? So we doesn't have any bugs. Okay, so it's working properly. Then system administrator, he is going to install the application into production server. That means into our organization. In production servers, maybe this application, if it is working properly into the production server, then we are going to provide this application into the live environment for clients. Okay, so we develop the one application and then we release this application into the market, and people that are downloading this application, so they're enjoying, so without any virus in their missions. If it is protecting from the virus, then we'll get the huge revenue. So if you're getting the huge revenue, we can able to provide the huge salaries to our employees, right? I hope you got it now. How IT people, they are getting the huge salaries and huge revenue, how they try to providing the huge salaries to their employees. Got it, guys? So this is a logic we'll have. So because of that reason, n number of the non-IT peoples also, they are looking for IT jobs. So I'm not saying in non-IT you're not going to get the like huge salaries. We'll get, but you should have the good experience, right? So it depends upon you, right? Okay, so I hope you're clear, guys. So how this IT organization people, that try to providing the huge salaries to their employees, right? So now we are belongs to which team, guys? So we are doing Linux course, we are doing AWS and DevOps, these types of courses we are doing, right? So you belongs to which team now? Operation team. Operation team, very good. Okay, system administrator, we are all belongs to system administrator if you're learning the Linux and whatever it may be. Okay, so we have the different types of platforms will have an organization. That means in real-time environment. So for example, my client requirement is, so they need to deploy the application so on top of the Windows servers. Then to manage the Windows environment, so who need? Windows administrators we need, right? That's it, no? So we need Windows administrator. How you're going to become Windows administrator? So we should learn few courses from market, right? That's it, no? So then only you can able to become as a Windows administrator. We can able to manage the Windows infrastructure, IT infrastructure. So what kind of courses usually we are doing? MCSA, then MCSC courses. And nowadays, we are not bothering about the MCS and MCSC because Windows, they're concentrating on Azure cloud. And many people, they're learning Azure. So in olden days, like before 5 years, so usually if you're having the legacy infrastructure, you need to manage the legacy infrastructure in the sense you should have the knowledge in MCS and MCSC. Microsoft Certified System Administrator and Microsoft Certified Expert, right? These types of courses we should do, then you're going to become as a Windows administrator. Coming to Linux, okay, maybe if you're having the Linux infrastructure in your organization, so we need to manage the Linux infrastructure into our organization, right? So what kind of courses we should do? So guys, coming to Linux, we have 800 and plus flavors will have in Linux. Flavors means, so strawberry, vanilla, it's not that kind of flavors, okay? So flavors means versions, right? So in Windows, how many types of flavors will have? Huh? Windows 10, Windows 8. So right. So Windows 7, like this flavors will have, right? Versions. Very good. Okay. Shivamani. Clear, guys? Okay. So like the same way coming to Linux, we have 800 and plus flavors as of now. CentOS, Ubuntu, Kali Linux, SUSE Linux, Debian, like this will have 800 and plus flavors. So usually for certification, a most popular flavor is Red Hat or otherwise CompTIA, okay, Linux. So most of the people, 90% people, they are looking for Red Hat certification only. Okay. So RHCSA, then RHCE, Red Hat Certified System Administrator, Red Hat Certified System Engineer. So two types of courses, those peoples also they are providing. So if you did an RSCSA and RSCE, you're going to become as a Linux administrator, right? Okay. So in our course, this is a basic Linux, I said, right? So guys, usually maximum we are going to discuss related to RSCSA. I'm not saying 100% we are going to discuss. So at least 70% RSCSA related stuff we are going to discuss. Okay. Because it's not official course, right? So this is a basic Linux designed by Naresh IT. So here almost definitely you are not going to feel this is a basic Linux. We'll discuss more than basics. Guys, maximum apart from server and client concept, everything we'll discuss. Okay. I'm going to use Red Hat only. Okay. Red Hat Enterprises Linux only I'm going to use. Okay. Course duration 30 to 35 days. So basic Linux means we are not going to complete within a 10 to 15 days. It will take more than 30 to 35 days. Sir, mammal udile nanal meru. Right? Okay. Yes, what we design the course, Linux course. So it's especially designed for who's doing AWS and DevOps and data science. It's a very, very useful. So guys, even if you're learning AWS and DevOps, definitely you're going to feel in between. So we need Linux. Okay. So because of that reason, Naresh, IT people, they're providing the good opportunity to you. Please utilize. Okay. And especially in our class, we are not going to do any time pass. Right. So ఏదో 4 కమాండ్లు చెప్పేసి అయిపోయింది అన్నట్టు ఉండదు కోర్స్ అయితే. I hope you got it guys. So हिंदी में भी बोलूं? हाँ? So एक 4-5 कमांड होने के बाद में कोर्स कंप्लीट हो गया बोल के जैसा नहीं रहता. So I will show you course content now, don't worry. So after completing so I need to give some information about courses. After completing this, I will show the course content. So we'll have the total 22 chapters. So everything including basic bash scripting. Right. So let's see here. We should complete RSCS and RSC. Right. And then you should have the little bit knowledge in Mac. And then few people's in mobiles they're using iOS, right? Okay. So guys, remember, it may be any platform. It may be Windows, it may be Linux, it may be Apple computers, whatever it may be. If you're interacting with physical missions, physical environment, you're going to become as a legacy administrator. Legacy is a terminology, right? So generally we are, in our general terminology, we are going to call physical. Coming to technical, we are going to call legacy. That's it. Legacy administrator means we are trying to interacting with physical infrastructure. We have the lab and we'll have the missions and we have the network. So you are trying to interacting with that particular environment. You're going to become as a legacy administrator. So what is a legacy administrator job role? What kind of job role? Okay guys, you did the Linux course, you completed, right? You got a job as an administrator. So what kind of job role you're going to perform in real-time environment? What we should do? क्या करना चाहिए जॉब आने के बाद में? Every month salary लेना चाहिए, right? So every month salary लेना चाहिए. So how you are going to get the salary without doing the job? What kind of job role you are going to perform? Huh? The main job role of system administrator. We need to install the operating systems. That's it, na? There is a problem with your organization. Maybe there is a problem with your mission. So the operating system, it's not responding. Who's going to resolve this particular issue? As a system administrator, okay? Right? So the job role of system administrator, we need to install the operating system. So we need to troubleshoot the network related issues. We should reduce the downtime. Okay? Downtime means, so downtime means, guys, the terminology is important, guys. Okay? Downtime means ideal time. Okay? Ideal time. Maybe there is a issue with your organization, some technical issue. You are unable to get the internet. My 20 employees without any work, they are simply sitting. Okay. If they are simply sitting, what will happen? Can we able to generate the revenue, guys? Can we able to complete our project within a time? Frequently, if you're getting the downtime. So downtime means ideal time. Without any work, employees, they are sitting ideally because of technical issue. Who will reduce the downtime? As a system administrator, we are responsible person to reduce the downtime. That too, we need to maintain without 99.9% downtime. Got it, guys? And then, so we need to install the applications. For example, my developer, he needs Java. So we need to install the Java as an administrator, right? And then we need to resolve the tickets. Tickets means, so for example, one employee, he have some issue with his mission. He's going to raise the ticket. According to the ticket, we are going to provide the solution. It may be remote, it may be physical. I hope you got it, guys. So what kind of job roles we are going to, routine job roles we are going to perform in our daily life, guys, as a system administrator. So we need to install the operating systems. We should troubleshoot the operating system related issues, network related issues, and we need to reduce the downtime. We should maintain 99.9% without downtime. And then we need to deploy the applications. We need to resolve the tickets. Those types of job roles as a system administrator we are going to perform if you get the job. I hope you got it. Yes, no, clear, good. So let's see here. Course content I'll show you. So it's not admin, guys, it's a basic Linux. Okay, it's not a admin, basic Linux content. Okay, see guys, I made the title as a Linux administrator, so uspe mat jao, right? So basic Linux, in the sense, it's not good to listen, right? Because of that reason I made the title as a Linux administrator. Okay, so the first chapter, history of operating systems, right? So Unix history and Linux history, and the differences between Windows and Linux, why people are migrating from the Windows to the Linux nowadays, and then types of operating systems and architecture of Unix. Those all stuff you're going to cover in first chapter. Okay, so I hope you're clear. So at least it will take one day to complete. And second chapter, how to install the operating system. How to install the operating system. So I'll show you practically. So into virtual machines. So RHEL 7.0 CentOS. If you need 8.0 also, I will show you. It's not a problem, right? So installation. Who doesn't know the proper configuration laptop? So who's doing AWS? So especially for them. So you can use EC2 Linux instance for doing the practical session. Who doesn't have the proper configuration laptop? So no need to purchase the laptop for basic Linux, right? Instance, you can do the practical session. It's not a problem. Okay. So I hope you know how to launch the EC2 instance and those all stuff, right? And third chapter, so managing the file through CLI. So this is a very, very important chapter, guys. You can see. वही बोल रहा हूँ ना, Shivamani. So that is what I'm saying. Like you can use EC2 instance for doing the practice, right? Through CLI, right, guys? File system hierarchy is a very, very important.
Depends upon file system hierarchy. Maybe day after tomorrow, day after tomorrow, not day after tomorrow, after 3 days, third day, day 3, we are going to discuss. This is the only demonstration. I didn't give any information about meetings today. So, tomorrow onwards, first chapter, I will give the information about meetings and ratings and those all stuff, right? So,
that's it. Okay. Voice is not clear. So my voice is not clear. I think there is some technical issue here. Now it's okay. Hello. Now it's okay. Now it's okay. Right, good. So third chapter also very, very important. Don't miss the third chapter. If you want, you can miss second chapter also, installation, there is no problem. So don't miss the third chapter, right? Especially who attend today, for them I'm saying especially. Don't miss the, continuously you should attend at least 4 to 5 days, guys. Because the basic stuff we are going to discuss in 4 days. Then only you can able to understand the Linux concepts. Clear? And then basic commands will start after completing the third chapter. Okay. So basic commands, filter commands, how to identify the file types, and man command, how we need to get the help from our operating system. And then editors, GUI editors will have, and CLI editors will have, right? So how we need to edit the file with the help of editors and those all stuff. Okay. So in third chapter, and especially we have one concept called redirecting the output to the files. So this is also very, very important concept, guys. Redirecting the output to the file. Okay. And symbolic links, how to create the shortcuts and backup file, right? Soft link is a shortcut, hard link is a backup. So how we need to create the soft links and hard link we'll discuss in 6th chapter. So coming to 7th chapter onwards, you should not miss the session. Right. So from 7th chapter onwards, it's a very, very important concept we are going to discuss. Those all it's related to admin related stuff. Okay. So user and group management concept, how to create the users, how we need to create the group, how we need to add the users into the group, right? How to manage the password policies, password properties of the users and groups, right? How we need to change the system default settings, and those all stuff will cover in 7th chapter. It will take 2 days. Me doubtlani batti. Okay. So usually it will take 2 days. So you know very well about Kartikeya, right? సో మన వాళ్ళు ఎలాంటి డౌట్లు అడుగుతారు అనేది దానివల్ల 2 రోజుల నుంచి 3 రోజులు కూడా అవ్వచ్చు. సో 7th chapter, so 2 days, and 3rd chapter 1 day, right? So sudo permission, how to provide the sudo access to the normal user. So usually normal user it having the restricted permissions, right? So having the restricted permissions. So normal user also how they need to execute the root user commands. So how we should provide the permission, restricted permission, fill permissions and everything, sudo permissions, how we need to do. So 8th chapter. Okay. And then 9th chapter, permissions, file and directory permissions. So how to manage the permissions, how we'll get the default permission while you're trying to creating the files and directories, and those all stuff very, very depthly we'll discuss here. Okay. So permissions, file permissions and directory permission, and including special permissions, guys, including special permissions, right? So it will take 1 day. Okay. And then ACLs 1 day, access control list. So how to provide, how we need to control the access. For example, we have one directory, one file. So and so user he need to access. So and so user he should not access. So we need to allow few users, we need to deny few users. How we should do, we'll discuss in ACLs, right? And then 11th chapter also, it's a very, very, very important for real time. 11th chapter. So very, very important, guys. Managing the Linux operating system process. How to manage the operating system process. How we need to stop the process. How we need to start the process, right? How to monitor the process. How to kill the process. How to, again, we need to continue the process. Okay. So how to assign.
This process it should have
utilization. This process it should have the low CPU utilization. So those all stuff we'll discuss here. Okay. So next, 12th chapter, how to manage this
the services, how we need to manage the services, how we need to stop, how we need to start, what is a daemon, right? So what is the system name? So what is system CTL? System CTL is a new commands introduced from Azure 7.0 onwards. So what is the use of system CTL? How we need to manage the services and demands with the help of system CTL? So we'll discuss in.
you hear me? Am I audible? No? Still you have the issue? Too much noise. Okay, I'll inform to the management today, guys. Okay, I think this is a 2nd floor, right? Okay. Yeah, because of I think so there is an internet issue here. Internet it's keep on dropping, and then
We'll see. Okay. Anyway, like we have a 15-minute session of
stop. Hopefully you doesn't have any technical issue from tomorrow. Exactly, I'm going to start from tomorrow onwards. So 4:10, 4:05 to 4:10 in between. So आप लोगों को
I know very well about you. If you okay, then I will exactly learn protocol. It's not a problem from my side. So if you okay, then to 5:30 guys. 4 to 5:30 is the class time. Okay, 4 to 5:30.
12th chapter, managing the services and demands. And networking concept, guys, it's a very, very important, especially who is doing Azure, AWS, cloud computing. Okay, so this networking concept for 4 days, guys. Little bit depthly we are going to discuss about networking. So you will get one good idea about IP addresses after completing this session. So 13th chapter for 4 days, okay, and then 14th chapter 1 day, SSH, how to access the, you are trying to accessing EC2 instance with the help of putty, so using SSH. So what is SSH, how we are trying to accessing, so how we need to access the, why we should use the putty, those all stuff will discuss. Generate the public key and private key and those all stuff. Okay,
It's useful for DevOps also, right? If you doesn't have the cloud environment, for example, if you're going to practice with Ansible, you need a lab, right? You should do the practice instance. At least you should have the 3 mission. The 3 mission we should have into the same network. Then only came into the practical session, right? Without knowing networking concept, only we need to deploy your own network. It's not possible. Got it? Not able to hear clearly. Give me 1 minute. Guys, can you hear me? Offline, online. Now it's okay. Online, can you hear me? Full noise. Not okay. Still you are not okay. Now it's okay. Hello, can you hear me, guys? Now it's okay. Hello, now it's okay. Right. I hope you're good now. Yeah, voice issue will have, because we'll have the because of summer, coolers and those also will have, because of that reason maybe you're getting some voice issue here. Okay, but not like earlier. Now it's okay. Venugopal, so iske pahla jaisa to nahi hai na? And what about offline? Can you hear me, guys? Right. So okay, right. So 14th chapter, Open SSH. Right. So how to create the how to generate the public key and private key and those all stuff we get. Okay. So archiving, how to compress the files, how we need to take the backup from one mission to another mission through network. Okay. So in 15th chapter we are going to discuss. So using SCP, FTP, so SFTP, not FTP, SFTP, rsync. Okay. Here spelling mistake, guys. It's a SFTP. So installing and updating the software. So how to install the software to our operating system using M command and RPM commands. Okay. How to create the local repositories and those all stuff. Okay. And 16th chapter. Coming to 17th, disk management chapter. 17, 18 and 19. Those 3 chapters. Disk management related chapters. So how to create the partitions, how to manage the partition, how we need to store the data, how to create the LVMs, how we need to increase the LVMs, how we need to reduce the LVMs, and those also we'll discuss in this 3 chapters, 17th, 18th and 19th. Okay. And 20, how to recover the root password. So operating system boot process, 20th chapter also, it's a very, very important. Okay. So boot process definitely interview they will ask related to boot process. 7.0 and 6.0 boot process also I will teach you. Okay. And then coming to 21st chapter, so basic bash scripting for 2 days. Total how many chapters will have? 21 chapters will have 30 to 35 days. Right? 21 chapters will have, so total duration 30 to 35 days, right? So I hope you clear about course content, right? Yes. So actually 30 days. So 35 days, why I'm saying in essence, maybe it may be delay like 5 days, like so. So मान के चलो आप 35 days तो लगेगा, right? Maximum 35 days, right? So we doesn't have the rate concept here. Okay? Let's start. Rate concept, and then we doesn't have the status and video concepts here. And this is a basic Linux. So I hope you got it, guys. Okay. So if you're having any doubts, any questions, please. So I'll share the course content, don't worry. But maybe I'll share into the chat box. Let's try whether you are getting or not. I don't know whether you will get or not because it's a first day class now. Keep everyone now. You will get the demo videos, I hopefully. I'm unable to share the document, guys, okay? So tomorrow maybe, tomorrow or day after tomorrow, management, if they are providing the permission, I will share the document. Okay, otherwise we can try to communicate to your admin and then they will provide the course content. It's not a problem, right? Only I think you will get the demo videos. You are not going to get any like course videos, guys. So because it's a basic Linux, right? So you are not going to get the videos. You see, guys, better to make a note, running note. So maintain your notebook and then please make a note, okay? I will provide you a few documents, okay? But anyway, if you're writing your own note, that is good for you, right? Yes, guys. So do you have any doubts, any questions? I want to be in. Unix command means which one, which flavor? Here we are going to discuss about Linux. Tomorrow you are going to get clarity. You are going to get one clarity. What is Unix? What is Linux? What is the difference between Unix and Linux and the Tomorrow you are going to get one clarity. Okay? Don't worry. Many people that have the Linux, so they have the confusion in Linux and Unix. Unix क्या है, Linux क्या है, दोनों भी same है क्या या different है क्या, ये सब कुछ क्या है, हम लोग कल discuss करेंगे, right? So there be recorded available. Okay. So guys, last and final, I'm trying to informing to you people, don't ask the videos to me. So please try to communicating to the management. So related to videos and those all stuff. Because if you're asking the question in Linux, I will give the answer. Okay. So because I observe in each and every class people, so they will keep still until course completed, they are asking about videos. So better to communicate to the management. They will provide the proper information whether you are going to get the videos or not. According to my knowledge, in this class you are not going to get the videos. Got it? Or कुछ doubt है? PDF, let it be start the session and after 1 week, and they are going to change the link, and then management they are going to provide the few documents related to our live class. What I'm trying to doing the like ये सब कुछ जो बना रहा है ना ये documents आपको मिल जाएंगे, right? Those kind of documents, everything you will get, right? Okay. Start, guys. Priyanka. So why you are bothering about the weekends, guys? Why you are bothering about the weekends? So अगर कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछो बोले तो उसका मतलब वीकेंड में हॉलीडे है या नहीं है, या हम लोगों को ओनली फ्राइडेज क्लासेस है, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है यार. So if you having any doubt in Linux, you should ask that, right? So we'll discuss on Friday whether we'll have the session on Saturday, right? Right. So maximum you'll have the Monday to Saturday classes. अगर Saturday class नहीं है, so पहला एक दिन पहले मैं बता दूंगा आपको, right? So really, see guys, so you are in learning stage, right? You are in learning stage. So don't bother about the weekends. If you get the job, then you need to bother about the weekends, right? Yes, no. So जॉब आने के बाद में so जो वर्क प्रेशर की वजह से वीकेंड भी ऑफिस को जाना पड़ेगा, राइट? सो अभी जो है ना अच्छी तरह से सीख लो. Introduction myself, okay. Right guys. So do you know my name? So I hope you know very well about me. Like I'm Imran. Okay. So I have the 10 plus experience as well as in real time and as a faculty. So I am associating with Naresh IT past 3 to 4 years onwards. I am teaching here. Okay. So don't worry. I'm a Red Hat certified trainer. Okay. So I'm a certified instructor only. So don't worry. Okay. So we'll do the good practical sessions. Okay. So guys, don't create the WhatsApp group. Clearly, I'm saying the WhatsApp groups and then Google Classroom links. Management they will create. No need to bother. Okay, no need to bother. You are students, so please. So make sure that you should have the institution as a student only. Don't take the like admin jobs. Okay. So don't take the Naresh IT admin jobs. Okay. Your students belongs to Naresh IT. You should learn the courses. Don't bother about the WhatsApp groups and those all stuff. Management they will provide you. Okay. Right, guys. Mr. Prakash, especially for you. Prakash, don't create the WhatsApp group. Management they will create the WhatsApp group. Okay. And especially don't add me. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you. See you tomorrow. So what is the difference between course content and since we have the difference? Okay, here we'll discuss about only basic stuff. Coming to admin, so a little bit advanced like admin related stuff means service related stuff and C Linux policies, job automations, log management, those types of stuff they are going to. Okay. Yeah, bye guys. See you tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to inform to now itself only. Don't worry, Venugopal. Okay. Right, guys. See you. Bye. Take care. Stay home. Stay safe.